So our next class is rivet and riveted joints. So basically why rivets are used to join different steel structures. So there are one kind of mechanism to join different steel components. Okay, so what are other than rivets, there are also other things like your uh, bolts and nuts, okay, etc. Now a rivet is a mechanical part made of steel, and it is used for fastening two or more plates and parts permanently. Now it has a head and a cylindrical shank. This is the head and this is the cylindrical shank. Now this head is called factory head, which is originally available. Now the shank is slightly tapered at the end. It will be slightly tapered at the end. Okay, now the other end made at side is called buckle head. So after you insert this, you need to temper in this section, and another head will be formed, and it is called buckle head. Now the joint made with the rivet is called a riveted joint. Now this type of joint is permanent joint and cannot be disconnected without cutting of the rivet heads. So this is not like a bolts. Okay, in the bolts what you can do, whenever you want to replace one particular component, you just simply can open the bolts and again you can reinsert the bolts. But in this case these are the permanent, so unless and until you cut the rivet off, you cannot replace any component. Okay, now the rivet supports tension loads, that is the loads parallel to the axis of the shaft. However, it is more capable of supporting shear loads. Okay, now uh, bolt and nut joint is better suitable for tension application. So whenever its tension is there, okay, in that case you can go for the bolt or nut joints. And if it is shear stress, if there is a very condition in which shear stress will be generated, in that case you can go for the riveting. So there are different types of shapes of the rivets, and these are the different shapes. So first one is snap or cup. So here different dimensions are given. Now different rivets heads are used for different purposes. Now the snap or cup head is commonly used. Now the countersunk head is used when surface of plate is required flushed after riveting. The conical and ellipsoid heads are generally used for boilers. Okay, so these are the different shapes, and as per the requirement of the site, you need to provide different rivets. Okay, here dimension is changed, and this dimension will be changed as per the design requirements, and all these parameters are given for the calculation purpose. Now these are the some symbols which will enable an engineer to know which riveted head is used. So for example, for shop or snap rivet, this symbol is provided. For shop CSK, which will be provided near side rivet, in that case this symbol will be provided. Okay, for uh, for shop CSK, which is provided in the side, then in that case this symbol is provided. So similarly, for different types of riveted head, different types of symbols will be provided. So you need to remember all these symbols, so that if we go for any drawing, so basically in the drawings these symbols will be only be provided. So whenever you look for the symbol, in that case you will know what type of riveted head is used for that particular portion.